Hello and welcome to another video from me, Rough Swordsman Wargamer. It's another Open the Box, and if you like a companion game to a previous Open the Box, it is Silent Victory, GMT, game design Gregory Smith, graphic design Ian Wedge and Roger McGowan. So let's have a look. The time is 1400 hours, 7th of December 1941. Silent Victory, US Submarines in the Pacific, 1941 to 45, is a solitaire tactical level game placing you in command of an American submarine during World War II in the Pacific. Your mission is to destroy as much Japanese shipping and as many warships as possible, while advancing your crew quality and decorations. You will find it challenging to survive an entire tour from 1941 to 1945 while taking enough chances to win promotions and medals while avoiding relief from command. Silent Victory is purposely designed to deliver a brisk yet intense gaming experience that forces many decisions upon you as you take command of one of the major US fleet submarine types in service. To begin with, 9 US fleet submarines are profiled and available for you to choose from. Patrols will take you to differing parts of the Pacific as time progresses in the war. Patrol zones reflect the change in operational areas as the war progresses, from the Philippines to Midway, the Solomons, and even patrols to the waters just off the coast of Japan and China. A thrilling historical narrative unfolds as 720 ship targets are uniquely identified, including tonnage, with their historical counterparts that were sunk during the war, including freighters, tankers, Japanese submarines and warships. The game engine is built upon the successful The Hunter's design and has proven to be a solid playable experience. All the major US fleet boat types are accounted for with every level of detail, including period of service, armaments, crew makeup, damage capacity and more. Conducting patrols is the heart of the system, as you will be resolving encounters against individual ships, convoys, or even enemy aircraft and submarines. Situations you face and decisions you make suddenly come in quick succession. How will you engage a convoy once spotted? Do you close the initial target range at increased risk of detection for a more lethal attack? Do you launch 1 or 2 fire salvos? And how many torpedoes do you fire? Will you try to follow a convoy or ship to engage in additional rounds of combat? What evasive maneuvers do you undertake to slip away from escorts to avoid or minimize damage? Every decision could easily determine if you and your crew come home heroes, failures, or not at all. US submarines in the Pacific 1941 to 1945. 9 US fleet submarines represented. 9 patrol assignments out of Pearl Harbor or Australia. 720 named historical ship targets with tonnage including 20 capital ships. Special missions for transport, mine laying, evacuation, recon and lifeguarding. Combat encounters with individual ships, ships with escorts, convoys and aircraft. Combat versus Japanese submarines. Daytime and night engagements including US-style Wolfpack patrols. Submarine damage including flooding, hull, torpedo doors, periscope, fuel tanks, crew injury by crew type, engines, hydrophones, anti-aircraft guns, deck gun, batteries, radio. Crew advancement and commander decorations to include the Navy Cross and Medal of Honor. Multiplayer and tournament rule options. Evasive maneuvers. Patrol abort. Variable escort quality. Reassignment to a newer boat. Circular torpedo runs. Random events. Historical patrols and much, much more. Crikey! Got to put that down. That's heavy as well. So, what we got in the box. We've got one 1/2 inch full colour double-sided counter sheet, one 3/4 inch wide full colour double-sided counter sheet, 5 submarine display mats, 2 submarine patrol maps, 5 player aid cards, submarine patrol log sheet, submarine combat mat, 8 captain cards, 3 6-sided, 2 10-sided dice, and 1 20-sided dice. It is a box game, evidently. So, complexity low to moderate. Average playing time 2 to 3 hours. Players 1, with options for 2 or more players. Suitable for solitaire play, very high of course. And replayability, very high. Suitable for ages 14 plus. Let's get the shrink wrap off. The shrink wrap is off, so let's open the box. It's a nice sturdy box, 2 inch as per normal. Let's have a look. The first thing we see are the rules. These come in at 28 pages. Starts with a contents. Let's have a look. Introduction, how to play the game. Very similar to the Hunters in format. Game equipment, giving you an overview of all the counters. Captain cards. Combat mat markers. Game setup. Example of a submarine mat there. How to win the game, sequence of play, conducting patrols, Wolfpack patrols, submarine basing, special missions. Again, patrol encounters, types of encounters. Yeah, day and night engagements, combat. There's the submarine combat mat. Conducting ship combat. Combat against escorts, surface gunnery and ammo. Depth charge cycle. Don't like the sound of that. Night surface attack. Following escorted ship or convoy. Aircraft encounters. Submarine encounters. Then damage to your submarine. Flooding, engines and motors, hull, fuel tanks, batteries, radar system, anti-aircraft guns, torpedo tubes, crew injury, multiple damage results, don't like the sound of that, and repairs, patrol abort and scuttling, oh dear, submarine refit, crew injury recovery, crew and captain actions, promotions, submarine upgrades and restrictions, relief for cause, reassignment to a newer submarine, early reassignment, transfer, random events, yes we like those if you know me, and then that's it. So the rules are sort of 21 or 20 and a bit pages. Then we go into the multiplayer and tournament rules, and then optional rules. Historical submarine IDs. We've been sunk trick. So these are all optional rules. And then designer notes, a bibliography, example of a log sheet there. Here's the counter inventory. Photocopy that in case you need it. And an index. And a couple of little tables on the back. There we go. Them's the rules. What's next? We've got a little half counter sheet of targets, capital ships here, passenger warship, small tanker, large tanker. That's that. And then we've got a full half-inch counter sheet. Hope you can see that. Damage. There's the submarines for us. Crew, I assume. Torpedoes. Mines. Crew damage. There's the captains. Awards. Yes, very good. Okay, what's next? Oh, it's the subs. Here we go. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double-sided. Okay, what we got? We got salmon. Here's the damage. Here's the patrols. You can use this or the maps, which we'll have a look at in a minute. Timber class. Okay. Porpoise. Narwhal. Tench class. Gato. Vallejo. Argonaut. There's a Gato class there. And Gar. That's your subs. Next, it wouldn't be one of these games without the tables. So, what have we got here? Patrol assignment, Australia. Aircraft encounter, anti-aircraft attack versus aircraft. Encounter chart. Torpedo stroke deck gun fire chart. Torpedo dud chart. Attack, escort. Sub damage chart. Sub damage and repair chart. Here's your targets. Small freighter target roster A. Roster B. Roster C. And warship target roster. Large freighter target roster A. And target roster B. Large freighter target roster C. Capital ship target roster. Assignment to new boat crew advancement. Promotions, ship awards, captain awards. And here's your patrol assignment for the Pearl Harbor boats. Variable escort aircraft quality, evasive maneuvers, circular run, exceeding test depth. Cool. Random events, yes. Wolfpack chart and scuttling. Here's the submarine combat mat. And that's single-sided. And the maps I would like to use these. So we've got the South Pacific with Australia there. Oh, so that's South Pacific, Australia patrols, Fremantle, oh, Brisbane and Fremantle. And the North Pacific, Pearl Harbor patrols. No, that's single-sided. Right. Okay. Lots there. Next is a pad of patrol log sheets. Quite a nice few there. But as you saw in the rules, you can photocopy it. They're double-sided. So that'll keep you busy for a while. Getting to the end now. Dice. Here's your dice. We've got 3d6, a couple of d10s, and a d20. And last but not least, we've got the Captain Commander cards. Yeah, 8 of those. And if you saw the Hunter's unboxing, similar sort of thing. We've got some famous sub-commanders there. They have, if you want to be Richard O'Kane, then you can see if you can equal or better his successes. And if you do, you get special game abilities. Tells you what rank he was, where he started, his awards, whoa, and his patrol. So you can follow in his footsteps, stand on his shoulders, and see if you can be as good as Richard O'Kane. So you've got 8 of those to do, which is fantastic. And that's it. Insert in the box, nothing else. So there we go. So this has been an open the box of Silent Victory, US Submarines in the Pacific, 1941 to 1945 by GMT Games. Designed by Gregory M. Smith and graphic design by Ian Wedge and Roger McGowan. Hope that's been of help. If you have enjoyed the video, please subscribe, push the bell, like the video, leave a comment. It all helps the little channel. And as I say, as always, thank you so much to my subscribers. So, till the next time, you take care and goodbye.